Well, it all comes down to this, the Super 7. 4 Region 1 teams trying for their shot at a Blue Map trophy this week. And tonight, Vigor and Moody went head-to-head in the 5A state championship. Dacian Smith was there for all the action. Dacian, you got to tell us, how did this one play out tonight?
Well, Moody was definitely a little extra motivated after losing this same championship game last year, and the weather definitely had an impact on how both teams were able to run their offenses. In the end, it just wasn't enough for Vigor to overcome as they fall to Moody in the 5A state championship game. After knocking off 3 top 6 teams to get to Birmingham, the Wolves look to take down Moody to claim the 5A state title. On their first drive, the Blue Devils run the ball non-stop to keep the Wolves' offense on the sidelines for quite some time. LaCameron Meadows gets the bulk of the carries and scores on a 2-yard run after a 12-play, 60-yard drive that lasted over half the quarter. The Wolves' offense finally hits the field, and Demetrius Johnson breaks loose for a 20-yard gain and a first down. But Vigor can't make it count, and the ball goes right back to Moody. The Blue Devils play keep away again on their next drive. Meadows and Kevin James work the ball down the field until Meadows punches it in from 1 yard out to cap off a 7.5-minute drive with his second touchdown of the night. Moody now leads 15-0 midway through the second. Sammy Dunn breaks free for a 13-yard gain and a first down, but the Wolves are unable to keep a drive going. On the last play of the half, Moody adds a bizarre free kick field goal to increase the lead. The Blue Devils rush for 154 yards in the half to take an 18-0 lead into the locker room. And they would keep running the ball all throughout the second half. Vigor would get a couple of opportunities with a block punt and a fumble, but in the end, they weren't able to make those drives pay off as they fall 25-0 here to Moody in the 5A state championship game. After the game, did have a chance to catch up with head coach Renato Jackson as well as some of the players. They are extremely proud of what this group was able to accomplish in Coach Jackson's first year, and they're definitely learning from this experience. They're already motivated. Some of them have even said that with those returning pieces that they have, they plan on being back in this exact same spot next year. Live from Protective Stadium, Dacian Smith, Fox 10.